Welcome to Build Your Own Greenhouse using Polycarbonate Sheets by AdvancedGreenhouses.com. This is the first in our series of videos that will take you from start to finish building your greenhouse using polycarbonate sheets. Today we will start with a few basics. This is a simple frame that we have built using treated lumber. There is no problem using treated lumber with polycarbonate sheets. There are no reactions that you need to worry about. It is perfectly acceptable. There are lots of plans out there that you can get for storage sheds and modified to meet your greenhouse needs, or there are free plans for greenhouses also. So we will not go much further into that than that. The points that you need to know is these are your wall studs. These are your purlins that go between your wall studs. These are your roof rafters, and these are your purlins that go between your roof rafters. You must be sure to have proper spacing on your purlins in order to meet your snow and wind loads. Please see the chart below. Okay, now we will go over some of the terminology and the differences in the polycarbonate sheets. These are 8mm sheets, 10mm sheets, 16mm. These are some of our specialty polycarbonates, and these are corrugated sheets. Over here we have our profiles. Now let's go through them one by one. These are 8mm sheets. What that refers to is there's 8mm between this outside wall and the inside wall. 8mm is 5/16 of an inch thick. This is twin wall polycarbonate. As you can see, you have your outside sheet and your inside sheet. This is clear, but you will see the difference with polycarbonate due to the rib that runs through the center. It's like looking down a cardboard box with a sheet on the outside, a sheet on the inside, and a rib that runs through the center. Because of this rib, your view will be distorted, but you will get clear light for your plants. This is a piece of clear. This is a piece of 8mm bronze polycarbonate. This is a piece of 10mm opal. Those are the three standard colors that are pretty much available from any manufacturer. This is an 8mm twin wall, you can see, and this is an 8mm triple wall. 10mm twin wall. This is a 10mm triple wall. You can see that it has the interior rib right here. That's what the triple wall refers to. This is also available in 16mm. 16mm will be 5/8 of an inch thick. 10mm is 3/8 of an inch thick. This is a sheet that is a 5-wall 16mm polycarbonate. You can see that it has the two exterior sheets, your interior sheet, and an X that runs through the center of it. These are a couple of our specialty sheets. This is Soft Light, 8mm Soft Light. It's a Lexan product. And this is 8mm Polycoolite, which is a Polygal product. Soft Light will give you 100% light diffusion, which means that all plants of your plant canopy will get equal light even underneath the canopy. The Polycoolite helps tremendously on cutting down heat, making the conditions inside your greenhouse so much nicer for the people that are working in there. I have personally owned a greenhouse with Polycoolite and loved it. You will see that it has a sort of a green cast on the outside, and in some lights it even has a pinkish cast to it. These are our corrugated sheets. This is clear corrugated. This is called, this profile, which is referring to the valley and the peaks here, is called Greca. It is also available in Polymat. This is a Polygal product. Soft Light from Lexan will look very similar to this and serve the same purpose. It is 100% diffused light. This is your opal. It's also available in limited quantities in bronze. Okay. So here are your profiles. To put your sheets side by side, you have two choices. You have a 1-part H. You can see this is all one continuous part. Or you have your base and cap. And you can see this is two different parts, your base and your cap. The main difference is in your installation. They serve the same purpose. They will hold two sheets side by side. For the 1-part H, you put your sheets loosely. You slide your H in between your sheets all the way from the tops of the sheets to the bottoms of the sheets. And it's easier to do, of course, when it's on a frame. The problem with this is when you get into long sheets, you can have difficulty trying to push it up 10 or 12, 14, 24 feet. It can get tight and it can get difficult. That's why a lot of people like the base and cap. The way the base and cap works is you lay your sheets loosely on either side. You screw your base, excuse me. Firstly, you screw your base to the rafters. You lay your sheets loosely on either side, and you will come back using a rubber mallet, and you will snap your cap onto the top. This is a lot easier when you're using longer sheets and in certain circumstances. This is our ridge profile. The ridge profile goes between the sheets at your ridge of your greenhouse. Simple as that. It is a variable. It will go from 0 degrees to 90 degrees. So you can use several different roof pitches. This is your U profile. Your U profile will close off the ends of your sheets. It closes off the ribs to keep out bugs, dust, dirt, etc. At the top, you put that on solid. At the bottom, you drill holes every eighth inch holes, excuse me, about every foot or so to let any condensation drain out. This is an F profile. It is very good to make corners with. It gives you a nice finish on a corner. Your sheet goes in here similarly as going to a U, and then you have your other side of your sheet, your wall closed off, making a nice corner. One other important point with polycarbonate is you always want to run your ribs vertically. Never ever run your ribs horizontally. That's because under certain conditions you will get moisture in between the ribs, and you want that to be able to drain out and get out of there. If you leave it like this, you'll have moisture in there and you will have mold, and it will just be a mess for you. So that today is some of the basics of polycarbonate sheets and the polycarbonate profiles and framing, and we will see you in our next video.